coming to the stairs, very important for exam purpose, coming to the stairs for the milestone, remember 2 year, 3 year, and 4 year. Whenever a baby is climbing stairs, he climbs at 2 feet at one step. This is very interesting. The baby usually climbs as 2 feet at one step. So 2 feet at one step, a baby can do by 2 years. Remember, two and two. Then, like you and me, normally alternate steps climbing stairs, baby does by 3 years. And when can a baby come downstairs? A baby can come downstairs by 4 years. This is very interesting. Okay, remember that. So a 2 year old baby, if he's climbing the steps, he's gonna have 2 feet at one step. So an alternate steps like adults, he does by 3 years. And when can he come downstairs? He can come by downstairs. He can come downstairs by 4 years. And one more thing, remember tricycle, hopping, and skipping. That also they ask in exam, tricycle, hopping, and skipping. So tri means three. When can a baby ride a tricycle? A baby can ride a tricycle by 3 years. Hopping in Hindi we say langdi tang khelna or jumping on the one leg. So hopping comes by 4 years and skipping comes by 5 years. So these are the important happy milestones must appreciate for the exam purpose. Okay. When can a baby clap hands? Tuck, 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 like this happy baby. So for clapping hands by 1 year, imagine, just remember a 1 year on first birthday, he has his first birthday. So a baby can clap hand basically by 1 year. When can a baby differentiate from stranger and familiar faces? Now, all these questions come in US Assembly paper, MRCP paper, simple undergraduate and postgraduate exams. So that is why a lot of milestones are there. When can a baby differentiate from stranger and familial faces? By 9 months. And even we all know that stranger anxiety, the baby is anxious on meeting the strangers. That is also roughly comes by 6 to 7 months. So stranger anxiety also comes by 6 to 7 months, and roughly a baby differentiate from the stranger and familiar faces by 9 months. This is very interesting. Came in the recent exam paper. When can a baby say no? Like, when can a baby understand no? No means no. So when can a baby understands no? Or even one more question, when can a baby shouting to gain attention? He shout da, he does like that to gain attention. Even all these four questions, the answer is only one. When can a baby say bisyllables like baba or no or bye bye? So baba or bye bye, we have done that. There is something known as monosyllables and something known as bisyllables. Monosyllables means ma or ba, whereas bisyllables means baba or bye bye. So baba or bye bye, that is nothing but bisyllables. So remember 6 and 9. 6 months we have the monosyllables and 9 months we have the bisyllables. Now 9 months baby can say bye bye. 9 months baby means can say bisyllables. He can also shout to gain attention, and it is expected from him to understand the word no. No means no. So that also 9 month baby can do that. So all these four questions, a baby can say bye bye by 9 months, shouting to gain attention by 9 months, and he understands that the word no by 9 months. So he is now in photographic memory, photo. Here he's shouting to gain attention. Here is understanding the concept of no, and that is why he's angry over here. So 9 months, 9 months, 9 months. A baby can pull to stand. Pull to stand. So we all know that standing with support. This we did in the previous classes also. Standing with support and standing without support. So pull to stand is almost like a standing with support, which basically comes by 9 months, and standing without support. Stand without support comes by 1 year. So standing with support comes by 9 months, and standing without support comes by 1 year. A child is very imaginative, and at what years does it happen? He's like about stars and planet, and he's very imaginative. Roughly by 4 years, a 4 year old child, remember, he's very imaginative. This was a US Assembly question actually. So when a child is very imaginative, by 4 years he is very imaginative. Now there is something known as one step, two step, and three-step command. This is very interesting. Now one step command: bring your toy here. This is like a one-step command. Go and bring your toy and keep in the basket. Okay, go and bring that toy and keep in the basket. That is a two-step command. So roughly by 1.5 year, roughly by 1.5 year or 18 months, the baby follows a one-step command. Okay, one step, simple one-step command. Like, give me a doll, please. Give me your doll. He comes and give you the doll. Simple one-step command. Now give me your doll and go to washroom. Or I can say, give me your doll and put in the bucket, like that. So two-step command roughly remember comes by 2.5 years. Like, pick up your ball and put in the basket. Come and like pick up your ball, one step command comes by 18 months. Pick up your ball and put in the basket. There are two steps commands which comes by 2.5 years. And pick up your ball, put in the basket, and then go to washroom. It is a three-step command which comes by 5 years. So these three numbers are pretty interesting. One step command, pick up your ball, comes by 18 months. Pick up your ball and put in the basket. Two-step command, two for two-step command by 2.5 years. And three-step command basically comes by 5 years. Okay, this is very interesting. Yeah. And one more question they had asked, when can a baby identify colors? Once again, I'm finding an empty page over here. Okay. When can a baby identify colors? This also we have done is very easy. So when can a baby identify colors? Remember the mnemonic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the mnemonic of identifying colors. A baby can identify 1 to 2 colors. A baby can identify 1 to 2 colors by 3 years and four colors by 5 years. A baby can identify 1 to 2 colors by 3 years and four colors by 5 years. Okay, a baby can identify 1 to 2 colors by 3 years and four colors by 5 years. The mnemonic is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty easy it is. Okay. Okay. When can a child give you his house address? My house is 1279, what do you call Delhi, India, like that. Full address when he can give you. So giving you a home address by a child, that means he understand complex instructions. He understand the complex instructions also he can give it, he understands. So by around roughly by 4 years, remember that roughly by 4 years, he gives you his home address. That means that he understands complex instructions, and that time only they choose their own friends, and they are also even have a very imaginative play. So this is very interesting. So we have to pick up all the question and put in one slot. So 3, 4 questions. When a baby is very imaginative play, he's very imaginative. We just now we did that. So imaginative play comes by 4 years. He knows his full house address by 4 years. He can understand complex instructions by 4 years, and they choose their own friends by 4 years. Now, when can a baby play alone without parents? This is very interesting. Okay. So, roughly any child by 2 to 3 years don't need their parent. They can play alone without the parents. So, 2 to 3 years, roughly imagine the baby can play alone without the parents. Okay. Now, there is something known as simple cut and something known as good cut. When can a baby do a very simple cut with the scissors? This is very interesting. And when can a baby do a very beautiful good cut? Like right now in front of you, photographic. Look at the photo, the milestone, the PPTs all are photo, photo, photo. Try to just focus on the photos and try to put an answer. And right now, if you're watching my video, tell yourself you're reading this for the first and last time. Okay, photo, 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 answer, answer, answer. Finish. See, this baby is right now doing a simple cut, whereas this baby is doing a very, very proper hi-fi good cut. So baby can do a simple cut by scissors by 3 years and a very good cut by scissors. He can cut the paper in half proper. That comes by 5 years. So simple cut a baby can do by 3 years. A good cut that is properly cutting the paper in half comes by 5 years. This also was a MRCP question. The question is, when can a baby understands negatives? Which one is not a car? If I give you a lot of bikes and cars, and if I ask you which one is not a car or which one is not red in this picture, when can a baby understands negative? That also a little hi-fi. So very nice, but so which one is not a car? Which one is not red in this picture? Or when can a baby understands negative? By 3 years, the baby start understanding negatives. So that also is quite interesting. You should know. Okay, when this is also one table viva question. When can we draw a basic man with head, with eyes, and four limbs? Okay, so we have four limbs means 4 years. Okay, four limbs means 4 years. This baby can make a basic head, eye, and very upper limb and lower limbs he can make. A baby can make simple four limbs by 4 years. Remember that. A baby can bounce and catch a ball by how many years? He can bounce and catch. Okay, bounce and catch a ball again, 4 to 5 years. All these high five things, no, they do by 4 to 5 years. And remember, by 5 years, I will have a best friend by now. 3 to 4 years, I will have a lot of friends. Okay. 4-year-old, I can tell you my house address, and 5-year-old, I will have a best friend now. Like the children, at 5 years, they understand, they are very selective at that moment, and they have a best friend. So remember, I can give you my house address by 4 years, and I do have a best friend now. So I am a 5-year-old, and I can bounce and catch a ball by 5 years. Okay, that you should know. And that's it. Very simple. They say that if you cannot do great things, do small things in great way. If you cannot do great things, do small things in great way. The successful is the one who enjoys his daily routine. You must fall in love with your daily routine. You try to be very positive and try to do some extracurricular activities like playing badminton, going to swimming. Do something which makes you feel happy. Okay, at what age the child becomes less self-centered? Now, there is something known as sympathy and something known as empathy. Something known as sympathy and something known as empathy. So when does a child is less self-centered? Like once I'm showing sympathy to you, and once I'm very properly showing empathy to you. So sympathy and empathy, simple. Remember, a baby shows empathy by 3 years and sympathy by 4 years. Sympathy, someone is hurt, he's showing sympathy to you. So the concern basically when someone is hurt. So empathy comes by 3 years, sympathy comes by 4 years. That is why 4 to 5 years they are less self-centered. I'll repeat again. A baby will show empathy by 3 years, sympathy by 4 years, and by 4 to 5 years they are less self-centered. Okay. Now this is also a very beautiful video where the child is riding a tricycle. So we have done that. When can a baby ride a tricycle? This is a tricycle. Tri means tree. So a 3-year-old baby can ride a tricycle. When can a baby do hopping? Hopping comes by 4 years and skipping comes by 5 years.